Alright, well, here we go. This is a league match, whatever, of the season. It's my last one. It's against JNails. And, I think the deal was, looking at the stuff, if I win 6 of them, I might get into the championship match, and even that's a maybe, so we'll see. This is not a 5-2 or 2-5, which would have been really convenient. So, I guess we need to figure out what it is instead. It's probably a get recruiter. Oh, it's like... Whew. It's 3 hours later than I usually like to start these at the latest. So, kinda all over the place head-wise. Anyhow, at some point I think we'd like to get plan on something, probably lackeys. We might just open like double lackeys too. That looks fine. I mean, that gets to 5, and if it gets to 5 conveniently, maybe you get an animal fair out of 1, although I can't see a scenario in which you would want to be triggering a shuffle. So, yeah. Anyways, that's the deal here. You can draw. There's, lots of villagers floating around in villages. So we'll draw. We'll do the buys thing. We'll probably try to use animal fair as the primary payload, just because everything else looks a little bit painful and that's easy to gain. Otherwise, you'd be like buying gold or capital or something. So, I guess the other option was that, like, you open Ghost Town and then hit 5. That'd be kind of dreamy. I don't know, 60%. Although, 60%, pretty good. At some point we want to get plan on something. Actually, that's probably not even true. We probably don't actually want to get plan on something. We probably just want to, like, upgrade or, I don't know. Listen to me yawn. It's also like warm for the first time all year. That's kind of annoying. So I don't know that I've been sleeping the greatest or, being awake the greatest. Alright, it's a lackeys. Let's do another lackeys as promised. Ooh, we'll hit 5, most likely. That's excellent. Nope, we don't hit 5. Well, damn. Shoot. This sucks. What do we do now? Do we take like a silver or what? I could take another lackeys, This worked out so well that if I just take more lackeys, surely it will start working eventually. Yeah, I think I like that plan. Let's do it. Here, maybe I take the silver. Or like a ghost town. I do a ghost town, what happens? Anyways, this is not good. Gotta say, it's not good. Yeah. Draw on. We'll take our recruiter. Here, I guess I put a plan on something. Whether that's like lackeys or market. I'm probably buying market next turn, but let's put it on market. This will be buying market next turn. And then eventually then get like animal fairs. It'll be sweet. Let's draw out to the end. Market, trash a copper. Okay. Now that might have been really stupid, by the way. Trashing the copper. I think they're not. What's this? Market lackeys? Or something. Upgrade lackeys? I don't know. It feels like a lackeys is coming. Yeah, market lackeys. Okay, well, shoot. This is pretty well sucked. I guess we'll keep buying lackeys. I mean, I just like keep seeing these estates, and it's killing me. At inconvenient times. Like that would have been a really nice time to, hit 5, or at least get the ghost town out, something like that. But nope. I don't really know where this game goes from here. For me, anyways. I gotta think double lackeys is pretty likely to. Yeah, maybe not. Well, not suck at least. Because this sucked. Play one more of these. We'll take market animal fair. Yeah. I think this is working out alright. Ish. I have a little bit of a trashing problem, but it's only a little one. Look, you already have all 3 estates out. I mean, I had this, like, just some ugly turn. That was the ugly turn. It was 8. 6 was not great either, but I think acceptable. 8 was the one that hurt a lot. Just not drawing anything. Let's see where this goes. The villager counts are gonna should stay somewhat high throughout the game. Guess there's like minor concerns over something I'm not thinking about right now, because I'm not really thinking. It doesn't feel great. I'm gonna go out and say that this game does not feel great right now, which, I mean, it might be attributable to the double lackeys, although I got the good draw off of that. I just couldn't figure out how to bottom deck a single estate. And that'll do it. Let's see what you do here. Lackeys. Gold? I think this is actually kind of a lot of lackeys. I suppose they'll trash out nicely next turn. But lackeys, market, I could play this recruiter and be really sad. Let's not play this recruiter and be really sad. So this looks like Market Lackeys something. I don't know if it's another animal fair like a ghost town. The ghost town's tempting, although I'm not producing that much money. Right. Let's go market. Let's take the lackeys. I don't feel like I really need this ghost town. The main problem with taking animal fair right now is that like the lackeys is draw. It's not clear that I need a ton of draw, but it might be nice to have, you know, a little more than none. I think that's what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna press out the animal fairs and just hope for the best. I have, what, 6 buys this turn? I think that's a terribly meaningful number. I put 2 lackeys in the trash, which means you're carrying around 5. You do not want to play an animal fair. You want to play a recruiter. No, another lackeys first, okay. I imagine one of the lackeys is turning into an animal fair for you this turn. Which is to say the one still in your hand. Maybe the recruiter also does. I should think about doing that this turn. Assuming that I have the opportunity at all, which is not guaranteed at all. And we'll have to think a little bit about village space. You know, other assorted annoying things. The time of just having infinite actions is coming to an end. So imagine this is animal fair. It might be like 2 animal fairs. 2 animal fairs, 3 villages. Something I could maybe see. Two animal fairs, a village, a ghost town, and a market. I think I would press you out to enough buys, which is scary. It would force something green from me, pretty sure. 5, that'll be 6, 7, 8. Yeah, have to be a little bit defensive, although there's not that many actions to trash. I don't know what I'm doing with the double lackeys if I don't see either. Or if I only see one turn. Yeah, that was probably not the greatest idea ever. We'll live with it. Market, ghost town, village, animal fair, animal fair. Well, at least one animal fair, I'm sure. Do you want the second? Second for a recruiter. No. Okay. Okay, well, we saw all three of those. I'm going to decide whether I want to trash a copper or not. What am I hitting this turn? 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not great. I could also trash this ghost town. Is also an option. I don't know how reasonably I can trash another Lackeys is the thing. Those are both coppers. Let's play the Lackeys. Oh, that's 15. I can't. What the heck? Why did I think this was 11? I don't know. I thought this was 11. Let's get a province. I want to be buying more market. Province. Market. Market doesn't look great. I could do village. I kind of want the 7th buy, I think. I actually need this province. Let's do that for a moment. Because I could instead look at taking something like capital. If I were to buy like capital, market, village, you're only at 7 buys. I don't think like a pile is that realistic. Like if I take capital double market here, I can do estates the next turn. Plus something if I draw. And can actually play things. See what this does. I think this puts me reasonably positioned, though. Of course, there's always the wait and find out. It makes things a little bit anxious on the action side. Well, a lot anxious on the action side. Recruiter's most likely going to have to get played. Like, I can't myself be going into a turn with no villagers if I'm not ending the game. I couldn't have taken the market over capital. I think a good set of buys for you would be 7 estates. That sounds like a great set of buys for you. Just ignore everything that's terrible about 7 estates and buy them. This should be double province. I think it just has to be. It's duchy. Maybe it doesn't have to be. I guess I only have, like, what, 9 buys? You're still at 7. Yeah, we'll think about it when we get there. I imagine you're feeling a possible need for a ghost town here. I could see a farming village instead. I'm gonna need village, which is bad. We may end up just trashing the capital as it stands. Given that the wind's not gonna be there. Take like 2 provinces. Although that does take the win out of play. I guess we could also trash a market. And then buy capital. That'd be an interesting thought. Like we trash market and then we double province capital. Keep that one in mind. Two estates. Come on. You know you want 2 estates. Ooh, 5 curses. 5 curses. 5 curses gotta be where it's at. No such luck. Okay, I think this is exactly how I want it. I trash the market. I play 2 animal fairs, and I buy 2 provinces and a capital. Right. This is the plan. I think. Can I also take another animal fair? There's no way I have enough draw to take another animal fair to kill the lackeys. Oh, that's helpful. I'm going to want to be kind of careful here. Like, do I trash this ghost town? Surely. Yes. I didn't draw the second capital. That's bad. I did need to actually draw, which is pretty annoying. It is making me feel like this is probably just double province. If I can even make that much money, which I don't think I can. No, I can. I don't have draw in there. That's a capital and a copper. It may be like a reasonable thing to sort of reset and just carry two capitals. I guess the fear is that you upgrade into market and then the animal fairs get you the buys needed to do the estates. Fair possibility. So I think I'm just taking two provinces. I don't think there's any way you can triple, so let's just do that. And watch me not be able to draw ever again. Because I can't. I can't do it. I do have a pretty severe village problem coming in. Quite shortly, in fact. As well as a pretty severe draw problem because, like, I have, you know, I can't draw this deck. Can't do it. I don't think double provincing is at all realistic. Well, it could happen. I'm probably looking at having to trash a province to do that, though. Or a market, or something. One province is certainly well within range. I think as you, I feel safe taking one of these. So it would be like province. Province, duchy. I don't know. Province, duchy, capital. Maybe. Or I guess at that point, why not just province, capital, capital? Province, distant lands, capital. Or maybe you're worried about actions. Province, you were using villagers at the end. Province Ghost Town. I don't know. I'm pretty much hanging on by a thread here. I am most likely going to lose this game in not very well. It would be heartbreaking fashion if I didn't know what was going on, but I know what's going on, so it's not going to be heartbreaking. Play lackeys first. Okay. I have to go down to 0 villagers if I don't trash province. How much money is this? 12. Well, I can double if I mill, or I can trash. I can whatever it is I'm trying to say. I can buy 2 provinces if I trash a province. Which, I mean, I think that's what I should be doing here. Yeah. I don't think that's enough, but if it, oh well, also you have 2 turns. Right. Like, you gotta look at this and think that you have 2 turns. At worst. Even though you can probably just do it this turn. Upgrade animal fair to province, right? That's a thing I should have gotten. I should have gotten an upgrade for my animal fairs. That's where that can come in. I guess the thing with upgrading animal fair to province, you have to make sure that you then have like 15 and enough buys, which with the capitals, surely you do. I can't even imagine a draw right now where you don't have this in hand right now, currently. I don't know, what would you have to be? What would you have to have bottom decked? You still have a lackeys around. Yeah. There's just nothing. Even 2 capitals. Could have just bought it out. Alright. Well. I guess it was pretty close still. But yeah, that happened. There were things that could have happened differently earlier in the game, namely not freaking drawing 3 estates turn, whatever it was, 3. Although, maybe that's an argument for not doing what I did. Oh, what have we here? We have a Baker token. We have Dominate. Treasury Dominate. You just buy out the treasuries, buy out the dominates. I think working with Alchemist is looking a little bit better than that. Just a feel. Well, maybe not. Maybe you would open like mill, and just get all the treasuries. I think you want to play with Salvager and you want to play with Alchemist, which means we probably open Salvager Potion. do a little bit of plus buy. Or maybe you can get to a point like with Salvager Treasury, where you can buy 2 treasuries quickly enough. I'm still just not feeling it. I think you can go faster than that. And do more. I guess the other option would be like Necromancer Potion or Necromancer Salvager, which both just sound like asking for lots of trouble. When I go Alchemist, I am perfectly prepared to get completely beat up by Treasury. Just as a heads up. But we're gonna do Alchemist. Assuming I ever, get to play a turn, which is not entirely clear at the moment. Camel Train. I guess Camel Train is looking for alchemists. Camel Train could also be looking for treasuries. It's a fast way to get treasury, I'm not. I think you just go straight after the. I think you just go straight after the potion. I guess the other option is like guide. It's like, how do you get alchemists fast? But I don't think you actually need that many alchemists. Let's just do this normally. We'll see if it ends up being treasury. No, it's alchemist. I'm satisfied with this then. Here I will take Camel Train Guide. And that will be fine. Well, this sucks. Oh, man. I'm not sure what's happening next, whether it's like port or what. So you're going to have 3 alchemists before I have 2 in deck. Just fantastic. That was just a draw thing. There wasn't like, I don't think it was anything in particular about like the Camel Train or whatever. It was just, it didn't work. As things often seem to not work in this land of League Season 45. I could hit 7 here. What would I do with 7? I could take like another guide and a necromancer. That might be worthwhile. I mean, I can't imagine the guide is worthwhile for much longer, but I could also just trash a copper and take Necromancer. I don't know how much use another guide's going to be before we just start top decking things every turn. I could take another potion. That seems really bad. And Necromancer. Well, we'll guide this. I think. Surely. There's no way this is a good enough turn to keep. Should have taken another guide. Shoot. I mean, you're just buying Alchemist here, right? There's no, like, tricks. No. I'm just gonna Mason. Spy. Wimpy. I guess it kept the turn going. Can't really complain about that. Camel Trains should just be pulling Alchemists every turn. This is going to spy first. We're going to draw a copper and then we're going to see the potion. That's what's going to happen. Now I'm going to draw a state and then see the potion. Like, I'm undoubtedly going to see something essential. Should have just done treasuries. It would have been fine. Better than this mess. That's for sure. Play. Discard. Alright. Well, we did something mildly productive. Oh, we even found the potion. I don't think I'm feeling the silvers yet. Still have a lot of garbage around. Alright, well. Darn. Do I just exile this last Alchemist? It seems better than the alternative, being honest. Which is that you get it. It's just, you know, stow it away, never to see the light of day again. What now? Baker. Quartz. Maybe a set of quartz. I'm gonna guide this. And I'm gonna have my potion on top and see 0 alchemists. It'll be great. Exiling this alchemist over playing the salvager was probably just ridiculously dumb. I mean, I obviously made the assumption that you were going to have no problems buying it. Which, I mean, you're going to have problems buying it.
I don't know what I was thinking. Like, and I have a potion in here. I should have just trashed the state. Or trashed the camel train, as it is. Yeah, so yeah, this was just a dumb move. Particularly in retrospect. Look at this mess. What do we want to do here? Gain silver. Take another guide. Take another guide. Yeah, going Alchemist Denial over trashing something was just so dumb. Maybe. I mean, I don't think the dud was like likely from you, but yeah. You're way thinner. I'm pretty sure. I have what, like 2 estates and a copper out. You ditched your lucky coin. I think there's a case at some point for getting a second potion that I'm nowhere close to. I also really wish you could just play cards, you know? Like, we had to go and we had to figure out what the last card in this deck was, I guess. That's what just took so long. I am not impressed with that one, I gotta say. I saw the potion last. Oh, I don't have a guide. Doesn't matter. Yes, I saw the potion last turn, but it's not gonna matter. I think you just like treasury now. Baker, treasury. Okay, I don't know why you wouldn't just do like all one or the other. Not that it particularly matters. I'm just like ridiculously lost. We saw the Necromancer last turn. Okay. We got the guide down, so that can be guided. I think I'm gonna just take 3 bakers here. Yeah. Or maybe I should take however many treasuries. Unclear. I guess the moral of the story was opening salvager potion was terrible. Now, drawing two things and a potion and camel train on turn 5 was where the problem lay. I think it's just a number of little ordering things that don't quite go the right way, and it makes you look like an idiot. Just like last game, you know. Oh, now we have to figure out what this card is. Apparently it was something good. Because otherwise I'm sure it would have gotten Masoned. Now we're just going to go ahead and empty Baker. Oh, we can trash the Salvager into a Baker. That's fancy. Probably draw them all too. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, I haven't had... There was one opportunity where I should have thinned over playing a Camel Train on Alchemist. And that's about all I can think of for things that I completely, utterly botched. Other than not being able to now draw a freaking Alchemist, because there's no freaking Alchemists in my deck. I think I want a Salvager here. We need to continue to thin down. And eventually when we start dominating, I think that's going to be my best bet at keeping up with it all. On the other hand, I will get to top deck. I will get to top deck here, which is a major improvement. I don't think the usual Alchemist snowball really happened here. I mean, it happened a little bit, but there's a thing where Alchemist, you start being able to top deck them early, and you just keep getting to top deck them. So much less stuff. Like, you just build double dominate or something. I can't do a thing about it, right? Yeah, I am so not in the mood to figure out what this last card is. I'm probably losing this game, and waiting for you to figure out what the last card is not making it for me. So let's not do that. Okay, what have we here? We have University as our only real gains, but Butterfly makes it able to make duchies. So that's something. Normally we'd be saying that research would be an okay opening, other than the fact that there's shelters here. I mean, I think we want to start with a gear. I'm just not sure whether I should pair one of these trashers with it so much, or like pair a University or pair a potion with it. We want the potion pretty quick. Just to say the next shuffle. At worst. I think I am going to start gear or gear potion.
There's a chance that Church Potion is significantly better than that, but I'm not. Oh, you can put Necropolis and play with Butterfly and not be able to exchange it, or return it to its pile. I guess there's also a possibility that like Gear Research or Gear Hideout work out just absolutely beautifully. I'm not feeling the Research so much. So I think I'm just gonna start straight in on it. Right. I could also think about like a minstrel. You think about our real goals for next shuffle. I want to make sure I'm seeing the potion, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so here'll be Uni. This is actually a great draw. Here, I want to take a Trasher, namely Hideout. I think. I may actually want to second gear a bit more. Yeah, let's put the second gear in. Now it looks like it might have been a bit better as a hideout, but that's alright. Okay. So this just has to gain, like, double hideout, which is fine. Now I'm pretty happy with where this is at, I think. Take another university. The one thing that's going to be a little bit awkward here is money. But that's not going to be a huge deal. Gain Catacombs, I think. Oh, good. Alright, well, this is definitely a good case for you. I don't see a gear here. It could be a pretty bad case for me. I do not. Alright. Well, so it goes. I want another Catacombs here. I'm not. Jeez. Just like. I'm not sure if I'm being like fair, but it does seem a little extreme. Yeah, let's do those two. Take a uni. Here we'll actually get a turn going. Like I've been expecting to do for the past 2 turns, or you've been doing for the past 2 turns. I'm not loving the carriage. I guess maybe it represents another university is what it does. Again, this game is feeling real bad right now. Like there's problems abound. That's good. That's, I think, bad. I have 3 catacombs, right? Yeah. Let's put the curse in. We could start taking carriages. I could also, like, take a minstrel with this one, and then whatever with the next one. Yeah, that's fine. I could also think about a catacombs here. Set aside minstrel catacombs. I don't... The things that the royal carriage can do is it can play uni twice, which is potentially really, really good. I will take another university here, but I think that might be the last one. I feel a turn behind, which... No, I'm definitely a turn behind at this point, which just comes from the random-ass catacombs. Like, it's one of these cases where you start getting turns and then they never stop. Or you get better turns than an opponent, or what have you. Research is curious. Like, I like the hideouts, they're just not. I mean, I didn't get the turn. It was what, turn 6, I think. That's where I'm identifying this one as having gone quite wrong. Is you, like, somehow top decked the catacombs. That was that. Maybe the catacombs was, top decked catacombs was more expected. Not sure. We're gonna want a university game, like a pair of golds. At some point we'll get into duchies, which is really, really exciting, I'm sure. What are we doing? Okay. Alright, so you're at, what, 5 universities? So I want to score here. I need to score here. And I somehow also need to gain gold. I'm going to discard that, and we'll butterfly it. Sure, I'll take another catacombs. So I do have a province worth of whatever. This hideout was really stupid, wasn't it? No, we're fine still. Let's draw that.
this needs to turn into a gold. I'm thinking like one of these gets to be a duchy. Probably. Whoops, I can't count. That's what I can't do. I could pull another minstrel out. I think that's best. And that turns into a duchy, and then we buy province. Okay.
I'm low on gains, relatively. Is a bit of an issue.
Well, it's actually a lot of an issue.
The hope is that I can sort of stay outpacing on either draw or villages or whatever, or points. But we'll see. I think there's a reasonable possibility that you end up winning this turn. You'll need to gain some amount of duchy. Along with however many carriages. I'm a little bit maybe confused at this point where you're going this turn. That's all but one of the universities. How many carriages do you slow down? Oh, 3. Alright, you're fine. I think it might be able to be done this turn. Maybe, probably not. No, it's not looking like it, is it? These researchers are just duchies. My second gold may have been unnecessary. Something to wonder about. We will want to watch the duchy pile too this turn. That looks like a province. Gold, yeah, okay. So I have up to 5 university gains and potentially a trashed catacombs. What I'd need to be doing is gaining 2 duchies and buying university, which I think is doable. Certainly. Like I have these 4 universities. They can all gain carriages, and then I have 2 hideouts that can return and 1 university that can be bought. So that's going to be our goal here. I
think I want to call the carriage right now, actually. If that's our goal. Let's do that. Okay, we managed to not discard the potion. Oh, we have the potion in hand. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So those are things we need. Those are things we need. Those are things we need, and now it's easy. That's funny that it's automatic. Okay. So yeah, there was a little bit of annoyance in the middle there. To your start. And I'm gonna need to get a little drink before we start on groom rushes. Oh, actually, this will be a groom rush, and I'm gonna lose because I'm second player. But we'll go over that when we get back.
Okay, you gained a church. I'm going to open double groom. I think borrowing's worth it. Yeah. I'm going to borrow for groom again. And I'm just going to do that every turn, because I don't believe in church. We'll do it again, even though we're seeing 0 grooms. Because there's something rotten in the state of Dominion. I'm not sure whether like, you want to take cemetery first or gardens first? I mean, I think I clearly want to take a gardens with the first one. I might actually want to frog one of these. Just go frog groom. Because otherwise I'm having to miss the shuffle, and that just seems terrible. I think I will go gardens first. I'm not sure whether to take gardens or groom here. I'm gonna guess guard. No, I don't know. I'm gonna guess groom. Not at all confident in that. I think, like cemetery, you get to play grooms more often, but it also just doesn't score as much. So, not sure. I mean, I would have been taking one first shuffle had I gotten not bottom decked grooms, but as it stood, this can gain what? A destrier? Sure. I borrow for gardens. Or just buy a destrier. Destrier. I don't feel like borrowing right now. Just not in the mood. Alright, well, cemeteries are going to be out. Or close to. I'm going to see cemetery beat gardens. Because I don't get enough cards in deck. Now I just lose. Because I don't get 2 turns. I could borrow for a gardens. It's not going to do anything. I just lose this turn. Because I couldn't draw a thing. You had the dud and it didn't even do me any good. I just couldn't draw a thing. The church was not it. Cemetery may have been a little bit it, but it was just, there was nothing there. Alright, well, on to a real game. Oh, what is this? That's Academy. It's the first thing we notice. The second thing we notice is that there's not a whole lot of trashing, but there's like minion diplomat, so you can get a reasonable amount of stuff done. One thing I'm seeing, four would have been nice. You could open bargain something and then overlord, but we don't have that luxury here. You can run something pretty nice with minion diplomat, overlord, maybe even kiln. I think on this we're just going to open overlord nothing. I could see a scheme, maybe? There's definitely a nice thing that could happen with scheme. But I think I'm just opening overlord. And really hoping you don't have a 4. If you have a 4, I lose. Or if you have a 5, I also lose. %50 chance that I lose because of this opening right now, conditionally. You know, before the game is only 25%. Of course, I'm sure we have to say something long-winded about the kingdom. The only question is if you have a 4 or 5, is it minion? Okay, it's not. It's not a 4. I could discard here. I hit 3. That doesn't really work. I think this just wants to be minion. It could be academy too. But I think it just wants to be minion. Well, yeah, let's do the academy. Alright, successfully hit 4 this turn, so that'll be bargain for a minion. This is going to be kiln. A bargain for another minion. Just keep plugging those away. You got academy, so it made me want to be a little less aggressive with the bargains. I also want to get another overlord in here. It's probably this turn, assuming this hand doesn't get discarded. You can just buy overlord straight up. I guess that was short-sighted of me to be giving the horses because of this kiln overlord interaction, but I'll get over it. This will be buying an overlord. Two. I'm going to put a minion into this shuffle. Here I'll be overlord by another overlord. Yuck. Guess we need to get minions out quick. That'll be a next goal. Just looking at the amount of overlord you have, it seems like it might be a plan of sorts. I'm a little bit concerned. That will not even react to. Okay, it does. I think I'm just gonna keep, plugging at these. This could be a wine merchant here. I'm definitely liking this idea of piling minion. You know? I don't think that, risks anything. I don't think you actually have any minions. It's part of it, right? Yeah, you don't have any actual minions, so the hope is we can pile minion. Great. Just great. Why does this seem to happen? Here I am, looking at 4 coppers. Alright, well, I guess I'm just buying diplomat. Or horse traders, maybe more accurately. Scheme doesn't do a thing. Scheme lets you top deck diplomat. I guess that's the advantage you're seeing there. Give out a horse. Alright, I need a score. How many overlords do you have? I think I have 4 overlords to your 6 or something like that. Which would make buying diplomat, I don't think, risky. Could of course take a horse traders or a wine merchant. I don't think the diplomat's risky, but I'm sure I'll find out. You can get discarded into another dud. Gonna be fantastic. Okay. No such business. I think you need to green. Of course, at 5 buys right now. Diplomat. I think I want to put this minion in here. This could be 22. A double province duchy. I have 2 minions in there and an overlord, which doesn't really seem that great. So let's discard. This is 23. Like duchy. I think certainly duchy needs to happen. I still might lose. And sure, let's just take the estate. 4 minions. That's bad. That's really bad. Yes, you can play diplomat first. Four minions is... Shoot. Oh, man. Maybe I deserve it. I didn't buy scheme and diplomat. There we go. It's still just... like... it's frustrating. Maybe I shouldn't have bought the estate. No, I mean, not buying the estate, I think leaves it pretty easy. Yeah, I mean, you'd be winning here if I hadn't taken the estate. So... well, I'm just going to go ahead and buy estate. The first didn't hurt, a second one surely can't. The good news is you are out of diplomat. I think you're out of draw, actually. Maybe I don't need to take this estate. Maybe I need like a moat instead. That's both minions, and that, yeah, I'm just gonna take a moat. You have overlords. I guess you'll try to draw with now. Okay. Well, this has hope, suddenly. I don't have anywhere close to enough buys, I don't think. No. So I am just going to be pointing out. Yes. Whatever that means. I also have a problem where I'm not drawing. 2 duchies? 2 duchies it is. Anyway. To lead with diplomat hope. At least I don't have like a dud in hand this time. I get to at least draw and not have it not work. It was a pretty significant improvement over other turns. I think the nightmare. I mean, the nightmare is dudding, of course. I think that's a clear nightmare. Oh, the nightmare is you can win. Okay, fine. Look at my duds. I mean, there was the scheme diplomat thing, but it was just there. It's just it gets sad. Black market. This is not what I need this game. I do get to open one of these things. 5, so that's Old Witch or Ghost Ship. I think it probably should be, oh, well, damn. I think it probably should be Old Witch. I am not going to take anything on the 2, unlike you. You think it should be Ghost Ship. I'm not sold. Let's do Old Witch just to find out, and then I can get Ghost Ship this turn, and it cannot matter. Take Black Market here. Here I get Ghost Shipped, and that's actually just fine. I'll buy a silver. Maybe I don't get Ghost Shipped. Maybe you're staring at Faithful Hound and figuring out if you want to play it as a pig. Possibly not. We're going to shuffle right here, so I think I want a Festival. I could also want a Lab. Let's put a Lab in. This gets Ghost Shipped. Yep. We'll just go for whatever costs 4, like a Village Green. That looks terrific. Church also looks uncomfortably good, though. So I think I'll buy Church. Here we get to play Old Witch. And watch you be able to trash a curse, because attacks don't actually work in real life. This is going to be an annoying Ghost Ship. I guess you have to decide whether you're going to play an Artisan or the Ghost Ship. Hopefully you decide on the Artisan. I want to set aside 3 coppers kind of badly. If you don't, then we set aside 2 coppers. I can't imagine what this... It's just... Okay. Whew. Good stuff. Alright. Church, this does get ghost shipped, which is fine-ish. I mean, it's not, like, great, but it's fine. Take Artisan. Really rather not get ghost shipped. Pepper again, if possible. This could be Festival. At this point, maybe I do want the ghost ship. Like, I have Artisan in there, right? I can put, like, a Festival on top. Not finding the church. Well, I guess I don't know what happens. I should have thought more about that. You are going to make extra certain that all of the ghost ships happen right on schedule. I'm going to keep gaining labs. Not finding the church is really quite not good. I think I'd rather just have this be a black market. I'm just going to draw and immediately set aside everything. Highway's great. I should buy that. Priest is trashing, which you may actually end up prioritizing, but I think I'd take a highway. I do have a little terminal problem in this. Okay, you do end up prioritizing the trashing. That's reasonable. Okay, see Old Witch. Won't get to really play things, but that's alright. You'll take Governor here. Fine. I get to trash an estate. Play an Old Witch. Takes Hound over Old Witch. Trash is a curse, man. You're certainly getting the curse trashes. There we go. Ghost ship Old Witch. Comboing. I feel like Hound is fine. It's not particularly impressive, but it cantrips. Which is gotta be something. Ooh. As much as I want another village, that's too good to pass up. Let's just keep mindlessly taking down piles, because I don't see what could go wrong with that.
go. Might get a little bit of a turn here. Not sure. Unclear how much of a turn it's going to be.
Ooh, you're prioritizing
those, which is interesting. I could have maybe gone back around to the artisan this turn. I may actually want to pig that. I'm going to pig the festival. Yeah, that's definitely where it's at. Let's top deck lab. Like take 2 festivals. I don't think that's risky. Well, at least one. Maybe one in another lab. You trash cars, yeah, it stinks. My terminal space is good and all, but maybe I'll just do it. That way we can look at hands like this and be very, 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 very happy. What happened here? Random crap happened here. That's what happened here. Ooh. Is Lurker any good? Probably. I mean, there's nothing going into the trash, right? I could just take Chariot Race. Or nothing. Let's take Chariot Race. That was not the greatest of turn ever, but I think we'll be fine. Just more lab. No hound. The big deal is going to be figure out how to keep getting the ghost ship in. Which is maybe not going to be the most straightforward thing this turn. I guess I'd gain a ghost ship. I feel like another lab is risky. So I might take a groundskeeper. Let's just do a groundskeeper for groundskeeping purposes. Menagerie came up, it had to happen. Alright, well, I'm going to salvage 2 here, which, considering everything that's happened this match, I'm pretty happy with. Oh, you also had your ghost ship miss the first shuffle. Well, I'm not convinced that that would have made a huge amount of difference had it been turn 4. Turn 3 would have sucked. Damn, look at that. I don't know whether to stow these or I think I'm gonna pick one. Okay, I'm gonna stow that and just buy province. It's not a great turn, but it got the ghost ship in, so I'm happy with it. Getting the ghost ship in is the big deal. A lab. Managed to trash it. Sucks. This gets me to 4. This'll be an easy win. Don't buy any of those. Just click on the stuff. Okay. Well, yeah, as I say, salvaged something. That was not a great set of games. There was just so much garbage that happened throughout them. Pretty frustrating. I don't know. I don't think that's like enough to be super secure about demotion or whatever. I think there's still a decent chance that I do. And either way, I'm not sure if I'm going to be back next season. So we'll see. And, see you all.